Hi, Katrina Madewell here, Charles Ruttenberg Realty. I'm here to explain the process to you as a home seller for a short sale. Now, we should have already given you a checklist of items that we need. It's a pretty lengthy list, but those are the things that your lender will require us to upload into their system to complete a successful short sale. Now, you'll need to update a lot of those things along the way. So if you get pay stubs, bank statements, that type of thing, please send them to us as soon as you get them so that we can upload them to your lender so that it'll just keep them from having to ask for it and we have to wait to get it and then send it over. If you have a government loan, like FHA especially, they are going to require you to go through a modification or a HAFA, Home Affordability Financial Act. They're going to require you to go through a special process that makes sure that you actually can't afford to buy the home or that you've already vacated. Basically, they're going to make you try to do a modification before you actually do a short sale. Once you're done with that, they usually will issue what they call an approval to participate. A lot of times they'll give you a letter. Sometimes they'll just give you the green light. Oftentimes it's just something that's in their system. These lenders are always changing the rules, so I can promise you what's accurate for the second I'm recording this video may be different next week. But I'm just trying to give you a general idea of the process. Now, once we submit all of this stuff, they will typically take your file and assign it to like a processor or an underwriter, someone that will review all of the documentation on behalf of the bank. They'll determine whether or not you're going to be eligible for a short sale. Some of the reasons why they will consider a short sale are if you've had a job loss, if you've had a job transfer, maybe you've had children since you purchased your property, and so you might have daycare expenses and other things that may have changed what you can actually afford right now. If you've had a death, if you've had a divorce, if you've had any number of things that have changed your financial position or would create a hardship. Some of the reasons why a lender will not consider a short sale is maybe a loss of equity, right? We know that the market went up and then it came back down. So if you're somewhere in that process where maybe you haven't recouped all of your equity from where you purchased the property, you can't do a short sale just because you feel like it. You actually have to show a hardship or a reason why the lender should do a short sale with you, okay? Because we're asking them to basically take your property and allow you to sell it for less than what you have mortgaged on it, which is a promissory note that you've signed. We will submit all this stuff to the lender. We'll get it ready to go. At the tail end of the process for you as the seller, once they issue a approval letter to short sell your property, it'll have a whole bunch of things defined in that approval. Now, they'll talk about also deficiency because Florida is a deficiency state, meaning they don't always waive the deficiency. When you do a short sale, you have to specifically mention it in the letter, or you might have to negotiate those terms with your lender. So if you don't have an attorney, a lot of times it's a very good time to get an attorney that you know, or we can refer you a list of people that can actually go through that letter and explain it to you. You need to have legal counsel and interpretation on that. It's a little bit outside of our scope. Even though we can read them, we're familiar with them, we've seen them a lot, we want you to have actual legal counsel pertaining to that issue. So if there's anything else we need to renegotiate or the attorneys need to get involved at that point, we work very closely with many of them to get you successfully through the process. From there, it's our job to make sure that your buyer can get through this process in a timely manner because these short sales will have expirations attached to them, meaning there'll be an expiration date in which you have to get the transaction complete. And after that date, they can't make any guarantees. So we want to make sure that we're doing our part, representing you as a listing agent so that we can get you successfully through the short sale process. And from here, it's just a matter of rebuilding. So we'll help you with a lot of different tips and tricks and things you need to know to rebuild your credit. You know, once you get that loan satisfied, that's going to be a very big part of it. Even if it reports on your credit as settled for less than the full balance, it's going to be a very, very big piece of it because right now you're probably reporting late every single month. And that may be, you know, several times over 90, but it's a ding. Each month they're going to make a new ding on your credit. So the sooner you can put that derogatory credit process behind you and show that you settled it, the sooner your credit will have a chance to rebound. We're here to help you with all the things that you need in order to get rebuilt so that you can continue to live your life and open up a new chapter in your life. But we're here to help you get some relief and take the burden off your back. And then the next time we go through the process, we'll set you up to succeed. We'll make sure that you're not house poor and make sure that everything is in order for you when you're ready to buy again. So we'll help you get on track to do that. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye for now.